Coming up next, we have the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. So stick around for that.
Join Elliot Stewart and his special guest. Be there with your ears. Okay, now, wow, I am very excited. So excited, I can't actually hide it. Yes, I'm excited as well, because we are broadcasting live from Wandsworth Radio in your ears. Try putting your finger in there. You can't remove us, because we're here permanently, we hope, between 2 and 4. And we're using new fantastic technology, which means it could go terribly wrong any moment now. But don't worry, because we have a technical expert that is Lulu Miller. Are you there, Lulu?
Hello, I'm here, Elliot. I am the technical expert for today's show, yes.
That's good. Now, what we were very worried about, so the mic's going already, what we were worried about is that we didn't have a Joe installed. Do we have a Joe anywhere in the building?
I've just installed the Joe software. Joe, can you hear me, Joe?
I am installed. Lulu, I am here.
Excellent.
She's sounding more active than usual. That's great. That's really good.
Yeah, the AI knows really well.
So where do the batteries go? Anyway, so as long as she's all plugged in and ready to go, that's great.
Yeah.
And so today we can look forward to what not only is a show, but also a state of mind, or possibly state of dress. What are you wearing? I shouldn't say that to a lady. Well, I can see what you're wearing, but describe it for our listeners.
I'm wearing... I'm a technical person today.
Yes.
So I'm only wearing a black jumper and jeans, which is what technical people wear.
They do. It's a cliche for some reason, hiding in the dark so they can't be seen.
Yeah.
And I think our guest, Joe, you are also wearing black.
I am.
Has somebody died and no one told me?
Well, yeah.
No one has died.
Okay.
I mean,
Comedy
Connor's
might have
not
died.
well.
Yeah,
He's
any
not
minute
well,
now.
but he's not dead, thankfully.
I'm blue and stripy. I'm kind of nautical.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
nautical.
I'm very
aren't you?
nautical.
It's nautical.
Yes, nautical. Now today we are going to be having little bits of nonsense, but first of all, I've got this album. It's quite good. Is it Bastille? Are they quite modern?
I think
Great.
so.
This could be something new. Let's find out what it is any second now.
You know how we always joked about the end of the world?
Did we?
Well, at your auntie's funeral, if she came back from the dead, what would we do?
Why'd your uncle? She go for him first. She got his shoes.
Well, you're never gonna guess, but it's really important. A biggie.
What? Fully naked, strictly, with Chris Hemsworth and Gary Beadle. A new DC movie that's actually good. Women are allowed to have a tiny little bit of hair on their legs.
Don't be silly. This is serious.
You sure? Because I got a knee beard I'm rather proud of. What is it?
A knee beard. Guy from The Hobbit, look, it's only happened.
What?
The inevitable zombie apocalypse.
For real?
Yeah, cross my heart and hope to die. Well, not die, because you'd have to kill me when I come back and this top would be ruined.
So, now what date we decide upon if this is to happen?
Well, it has.
Oh, I know.
Well, did you note it down in your notepad?
On my iPad.
Oh, how modern.
Here we go, looking it up now.
What was that?
Probably a fox.
Do
Probably a fox, innit?
Do zombies eat foxes?
Do foxes eat zombies? What do foxes eat?
Worms.
What, yeah?
Foxes eat worms.
You sure that's not birds?
Oh, yeah, they eat birds too.
Now, where was I? Oh, do you know who I like?
Who's that?
That Theresa May.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she looks like a lady zombie. She's got her finger right on the undead pulse. Hey, what do zombies eat? Here's my plan. I put it on a website and designed it myself.
Ooh, nice font.
Oh yeah, the picture was taken in a church. Oh, I've written it in that horror writing. You know, that scribbly old-time words. You can't really read what I wrote.
Oh, what does it say?
If the dead rise from the grave, move.
Oh, where to?
Doesn't say. I didn't finish it.
Well, I saw that Shane of the Dead film and they hid it in a pub.
Well, I've never seen The Walking Dead. I mean, been meaning to see it, but mainly just running away and hiding up high seems like the best idea. They must be good at it because it's run for 5 seasons.
Oh, no, you're wrong. It's 7.
Oh, God, I'll never catch up now. It's the end of the world!
But it is over, Goldhouse. You're finished. You're over. That's it. The song. I'm sure you have a massive career of music ahead or behind you. I don't really know. I'm not really up with modern music, though I did admit to knowing the Bastille thing that I might have accidentally heard on purpose with my ears. So, Goldhouse, do you know anything? Have you ever lived in a gold house? Is it a euphemism for something?
Ooh,
Is
no.
it?
I don't know what it means.
Gold
Does
stuff.
it mean just like
Rich.
shiny, lush, new house?
very probably... Can you hear some humming? There, look, can you hear that? Is that the outside world?
Oh, God.
Can you hear that? I know that outside I'm running very gay and some talent might emerge. No, you have talent here. Pardon?
It's not the zombie apocalypse.
No, oh my goodness, that very, very meta moment, wouldn't it? Basically, as an idea that you would do a sketch and it would come to life, people might laugh, that kind of thing. Now, currently at the moment, we are looking... maybe it's raining. Oh, is that it? Is it rain outside?
No.
Oh, okay, so I was trying to be topical.
Sorry.
Because occasionally it rains in Wandsworth. So if you're in Wandsworth right now getting wet, it might be that you're in a bath or a shower or someone's spitting on you. That'd be... I knew someone who did that once, who they were telling me about an argument they had with somebody and saying, I won the argument because I spat on her. And I was like... And then the worst thing was it turned out that the her was actually a chap in drag. So I just thought this gets more un-PC in the moment. So you know who you are listening in. If you don't, I think you should forget who you are, because this is a genuine story. I was round watching Talons of Wing Chang, a Doctor Who story, and he was saying how much of a horrible time he had at the place of Madame Two Swords. And he was working there as one of those sort of hostess or host people. And then he was saying to me, I won an argument because I spat on her and left. And I was like... Pardon? Oh, I'm probably going to go now. Oh, yes, my phone's gone off, and I have to go now, and I can't stay and watch episode 3. Even though episode 3 of Talons of Wing Chang, I've lost you now, haven't I? Talking about Doctor Who.
You completely lost
Sorry,
us.
but the bit about... It's good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not seen season 14 of Doctor Who from 1977, you're probably less sad than I am. And here's some modern music, hopefully. I think. Possibly.
The Chainsmokers.
Who are these people? Let's find out. Down, I won't. Even though chain smoking, we've decided, is not as trendy as you people might think it is. If you find yourself in a situation where you are putting one cigarette between one finger, one cigarette between another finger, and they're not your own fingers, then that's not very hygienic. And social as it might be. Lulu, have you ever smoked?
Yes, I did.
When? Because I sort of didn't do it very, very often, but I gave up lighting things and sticking them in my mouth about 2001.
Oh, that was about me as well.
There you go. So it was a unified moment of basically, this is stupid. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
It is. But I realised, because I started getting this little red thing on the end of my nose. It wasn't a Christmassy
gross.
Rudolph thing. And I realised, what was it? I was lighting, what are they called? Not pre-recorded cigarettes. The ones that you make yourself.
Rollies.
I did that. And the thing is, they always go out, you see.
Yeah.
And basically, I was doing that, and I was relighting it. I can't do a relighting noise, but imagine I can. And basically I was relighting it, and this flame was going up and quite clearly obviously setting fire to the end of my nose.
Oh my gosh!
So basically it means I don't get much of a hairy nose situation. What with that being in my 40s, I should have probably killed all the hair nerves in the inside of my nose and I thought, this is ridiculous. What am I doing? If I want to set fire to my nose, there's a probably healthier way of doing it than involving tobacco.
Right,
there you go.
You were doing that repeatedly without realising.
Without realising. I was thinking, it was that time when I was in my room once, I thought, hey, these joss sticks are really nice, and I actually set fire to my shelves. I was quite disorganised in the 90s, but now, hopefully the opposite, and we're going over now, I think, to possibly some sort of sports activity. Let's go.
Here we are at the beginning of the semi-final of the 34th Olympic tube seat race. Our competitors are all oiled up and ready to go. It looks like it's going to be one tight race. Never before have we seen such close heats. Let's take a look at the lineup. The Frenchman, Marcel Pinceau, well known for his lack of chivalry. The large American, Mary Celeste Arlington, got a hull on her I wouldn't like to get in the way of. But the competitor very likely to get in the way of it is young Irishwoman Aoife O'Flaherty. She's not afraid of shimmying into small spaces. I tell you what, though. The oily Russian veteran Igor Oblansky is going to be one to watch. He's surprisingly sprightly for his age. Oh, and here's our hopeful, Brit Sandra Hunter. She's been doing this for years, Northern and Central Line, so she's well placed to truly kick some bottom, albeit most politely. 2 carriages, 2 free seats, on the Central Line from Hainault via Newbury Park. The train is approaching the station. It's in the platform. The doors are opening. Wait. Please wait for the passengers to alight the train first. And they are off. Oh, that was a close one. Mary Celeste was just about to lower herself into her seat, but the Russian, Igor Oblansky, has beaten her to it. The signature Oblansky move. He slipped into the seat, taking it right from underneath her, and holy hell! She's only gone and sat on him. Oblansky may have the seat, but he is quite literally crushed. In the second carriage, Aoife O'Flaherty is looking in control of the situation, but Marcel Pinceau, the Frenchman, has knocked her flying. And will you look at that? In the chaos, our girl, veteran Sandra Hunter has prevailed, proving that manners really do get you places in this world. For you, join us for what will no doubt be an exciting final, with our girl Sandra and a slightly battered Igor fighting for the title and the only seat in the final of the 34th Olympic Tube Seat Race. Tune in.
I think that's the end of no, he's still going. I think that's the end of the song. I can't guarantee that is the end of the song. Being almost DJ on this particular station, I do get annoyed with songs that either sort of fade away like that very quietly, or they keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. You're like, stop the song. That's quite enough. Repeat to fade. I don't care anymore. But what I do care about a lot is a lot of things recently have been brought to my attention about a certain actress who is fun to work with, but occasionally isn't. And let's find out if any of those rumours are true. A bit.
Is she here?
Pardon? What?
Is she here?
I've just arrived. I think she knows.
Oh, gosh. All the better. Less of a shock. Good luck.
Okay, hang on. Good luck. I thought you were breaking it to her. But your kid's up in the protective body armour.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Oh, never you mind. It's dress down day, isn't it? And this is what I wear to relax. Whoops! Oh, God, here she comes.
Stop climbing out of the window!
I will, and I'm finished on the outside and safe. Bye-bye.
Oh, hello, my dear. What's that young lady climbing out of the window?
I don't know, but as soon as she comes back, I'm sure she'll tell us. Anyway, well, I must admit, it's quite an honour.
Watching a girl climb out of the window?
No, meeting you, the actress, Lady Lucille Mayer. You're a legend.
A legend?
A legend.
Yes, well,
yes.
Between you and me, only between the sheets, I do a rather splendid impression of a ghost. Woo! Got me my first role with hammer and other building implements.
Yes. 70 years.
Oh, really? You look barely in your 20s. What were you doing, born in the Fountain of Youth, or doing your own special painting?
No. You 70 years.
You don't own me.
Oh.
No, I suppose the public do.
As Ms. Marbles, you were here now. There you are, and where did we go in with this one? Where could it go? Where could I go? Possibly coming in to say, "Come in. Who's there?" It's me, changing the subject.
I do know, you know.
Oh.
Acting as a detective, reading those lines, being that part all those years, you do pick up skills. I'm quite the keen kickboxer too, a ninja. I've never killed a man by accident. You get me? So out with it.
Okay. Have you ever considered retiring?
Once a ninja, always a ninja. I'm not going to nunchuck it in.
Funny.
I'm oh so lethal.
Right. I had to put this really. We're letting you go. After 357 episodes, 11 series, we've decided to get a new Miss Marple. A new one.
Let me hear this straight, and remember the whole of Kill Bill came to me for the gory bits. I've never done anyone away in cold blood. I always throw them in a pit of boiling lava thirst. Am I right? I'm fired. You are stopping my portrayal of Miss Marple.
Yes.
The charming amateur lady sleuth. After all these years,
Sorry.
all that work I put in.
Yes.
All those hours and hours. Take after take. All that effort for you to drop me. Yes?
Yes. Sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
thank goodness.
Oh.
I've been waiting to leave the role for years. Sick of the part, bumbling about, or knitting and detecting with that knowing twinkle in my eye and the reveal in the study. I'm well rid of it. Who have you got mind for my replacement?
Oh, thank goodness. Well, it's going to be a sequel. Young Marbles. It's US money, so Megan Fox is all lined up, just waiting to find the right hat.
Well, I wish you'd told me earlier. Say about 40 years ago. If I had to potter about a bit, finding clues and so on, I would have gone nuts. Are we done now, or do you want me to film just one more?
No. Well, yes. If you could just do the narration for the Megan Fox flashbacks. Oh, I can't breathe. The foot. I thought you were cool with this.
It's called acting, dearie. Now you tell your TV company if you are thinking of recasting with someone other than me, there will be some real murders to investigate. You got me.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Got to do business with you.
No problem.
You see, my dear, there's always this claim that TV is too scared to try anything new or different because of the public. That's not true. It's me you have to be afraid of. Very afraid. Toodaloo. Oh, kiss, kiss. Bye-bye, dearie.
Imagine an equation for life. Think of a number with Johnny Ball. Imagine a world without Zoe Ball. Nice, isn't it? Every decision we make creates a parallel world. Every time we go into a different place to drink, we create parallel bars. And that's not sporting. And neither was what happened to John every day. This is his last day. His last day here. His last day here, that is, the last day here... What? Who knows? Does anyone know where I dropped the page I was reading from? Here. Wait. Here we go. He works at...
That'll be £3, mate.
An old record shop that somehow is still open and still smells in the 21st century. No effect of eBay, Amazon, or simply running into HMV and legging it before the alarms go off has caused the 666 second-hand radio record exchange to shut. Today, John will leave this prison of vinyl, dust and fading VHS covers bleached out by the sun. But then, it happens. A bag is placed on the counter, crammed with old DVDs. The bag's owner wants a good price, but due to dark forces, underworld spirits, Netflix and Amazon, she will only get a tenner at most. He goes to give her that look that says, I would help you, but I can't. That look that says, I would go out with you, but you look a bit like my dad. A look that says, I do hope that's Marmite. But it's John's last day, and he will leave knowing he did right, and didn't simply underpay the customer and up the price in the window of life and literally in the shop. It's a pain.
Altogether, 20 quid.
John smiles. He has done a good thing. He looks at the customer. Then he realizes he looks into the eyes of his boss, his manager in disguise. John is fired. Today is his last day. His last day here. His last day here at a job he hated. And on the bright side, he is free. Free from retail. Free to live his dreams. Nothing can stop him. Oh, apart from that massive truck. He will feel a little run down, but at least he escaped. For now, as the Subway sandwich he sinks his teeth into contains a key. A key to a door that has never been opened, not since the health inspector found half a rat in the hummus bucket. John catches his front teeth on the key, and a week later at the dentist falls deeply in love with the slinky blonde dental assistant, only to discover she only looks that fit from a 45-degree angle. But then he only realizes that on their 50th wedding anniversary. They go back a long way, you see. They are married limbo champions.
Actually, it's a tenner.
But As I said earlier, worlds that only pop into being due to the smallest decision somewhere across the vast realms of space, between nowhere and nothing, in the dictionary of existence between Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft, between a rock and another rock that looks more like a place than a rock, but you know it's got soul. There is a story like this one, that has an ending that doesn't have a twist, but makes a lot more sense. Or does it? It does.
Just fine. Leave it alone, honestly. Obsessed with this sax maniac, honestly. Now, at the moment, we had a bit of, well, Joe, are you right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Everything went flying in the air. I'm glad
did.
it's radio. Goodness
so
me. It was
sorry.
like, I know, you should really wear some. No, I mean, shoes. Sensible shoes, madam. Yes. She's doing it again. Yes, that's fine. So basically, at the moment, we have a newscaster in there. She's getting ready as well. So be careful. Don't impale her on your shoes.
I'm so sorry.
What, are you wearing shoes? You are wearing.
I'm wearing a boot.
But was just the one?
Well, two boots.
Why are you saying the boot? Is
I
that what you like?
always singularize things. I always say a tight or a trouser.
Oh, I see.
know,
But
or a shoe.
you modern
So
crazy
it's a
lady.
boot.
There you go. That's good. Well, I think that was. I don't know who that was. That was Fleur East.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't. What does that mean? Is that from
Well,
East
that's her
Anglia?
name,
It's her
that's
name.
I know it's a name. Yeah, I know that because she
She's an
kept saying
X
sax all the time.
Factor.
Unless that's her name and she's going on about herself. Who knows who would
She's
do that?
saxy.
Yeah, she
She's
probably is
sax.
saxy. Can anyone play any musical
do,
instruments?
do,
I can't play anything.
The cello, I play.
Can you play the cello? Not right now, obviously.
Not right now.
Yes,
no.
but could you bring it in next week?
That's massive.
Well, yes, but
Okay,
up the
all right.
stairs you can do it. I mean, is that how they get? Can you play anything, Lulu?
Yeah, I can.
The newscaster's looking at me right. I'm going to ask her.
A
Pardon?
basic bass guitar.
A basic bass
Basic
guitar.
bass.
Yeah.
I can just about
Basic.
play the triangle, but I always end up sort of missing because there's that one hole in the triangle, and I had to get when I just played the recorder. I had the L and R's written on my hand in case I forgot. I know that puts you off.
Oh my god! But is that the percussionist's curse of the triangle?
Is
When you
any
go
second
through the-
because most of it is triangle, but
That's
there's like
correct.
1% chance that you're going to miss it right at the end. There's probably a lot of big classical music that go bum 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 ding. Not many I can think of, to be honest, but there must be some that end with a ding. And must be really like going, oh my god. I missed it. I messed it up. So there must be lots
Yeah.
of humorous outtakes, listening to Radio 3 bloopers. And there must be like a whole range of like, well, actually, he was meant to play the cello then. But is that what they don't talk like that on Radio 3.
don't think
They talk
so.
very intimately on Radio 3. They go, you're listening to this. And, oh my God, worst thing is I used to get insomnia. I used to play lots of classical music, which is kind of a good idea if you got insomnia, but sometimes it isn't by the fact that some classical music is dum bum bum, little quiet bits like that. And they go bum 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 bum, keeping you awake all night. That sort of thing,
Or beautiful, like voices, a bit of opera or something like that. Or you think it's a bit of, you think it's going to be lovely and relaxing, but actually feels like it's grating its way through your soul.
See, you don't really get on with opera, do you? I can tell.
I struggle with opera.
Yes, because we had a classical music show that was before us that was kind of grating as well. She's a lovely lady, but sort of chaos in her wake.
Chaotic
Yes.
opera.
She might be listening right now. She might come back.
She's going to
Probably
bed.
is.
I know Lulu keeps telling me not to do that because she can see the fire and anger in her soul and other places. And that's what she's like Cruella de Vil on the air. And I'm a spotty dog, very possibly.
Oh, you
Shall I
can
press
feel
that button and make something happen?
Make it happen now.
Let's see. I think it's going to be a jingle. Are you ready for the jingle? Brace
Ready.
yourselves. Here we
Ready,
go.
ready. Oh.
Possibly the sexiest jingle ever.
Ooh.
Okay, so control yourself, madam. Ready? Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, you good? Newscaster is being all professional there. She's looking at the screen. Go any minute now. No, she's looking away. Don't mention me. Here you go. Right, here we go. I'm going to press the button, and then there's going to be some wonderful, lovely, positive, we hope, news. I can ask my audio comrades here. Is my breath all right? I've got some chewing gum here.
Well,
Fantastic.
Fantastic. That's I'm a bit spearmint. And Lulu is actually halfway across the room. If I go, what are you guessing?
I'm getting a bit of peppermint.
Okay, that's the idea. That'd be quite a good Olympic sport, wouldn't it? Basically, you eat something, don't tell the other competitors, stand on the other side of the room and go, and then the people will be able to go, oh yeah, that's definitely like the Sunday roast or something like that,
Yeah.
and sort of. I won't get ladies to demonstrate because it's an awkward thing because I knew a big actor who claimed, you can tell they got the gum, can't you? I knew this big actor, Angry Tim. I've said his name now. He might be listening. Oh my goodness, Angry Tim. And he had a slight breath problem, but also a bit of a fibber. He claimed that he was in Empire Strikes Back as a stormtrooper.
Oh.
But he might be. He also claimed that he was in the Elephant 80s punk new wave version of that song for kids.
Oh,
he
yeah.
claimed to be in there. Now, if you're listening, Tim, I wish I sent there because he got angry quite a lot with me. He used to get quite stroppy. I used to hand sketches to him and go, no! Whether he was allergic to paper, I don't know. But what he can't possibly be allergic to is tenuous links to sci-fis.
No one can. No one.
Would you like to hear one?
Oh, yes.
Here is some sci-fi. That's not even a tenuous link, is it?
No,
Really?
no,
That's just
tenuous.
saying it.
Not
Would you be able to do it? Talk about something else, like socks or shoes or something, I don't know, and then tie it into Dr. Waheasel if you can.
Well,
Yeah.
what would you say? I mean, I always find, I don't know about you, Lulu, but socks are essential.
They're essential. They're
They
essential for stormtroopers. Stars on
They
socks
are.
look good.
They do. And you know what? I'm very partial to a sort of argyle sock on a gentleman.
Where's this
Very
going?
nice.
You know,
Argyle.
They're beautiful, aren't they? But you know,
Yeah.
I always think it's important to turn your socks into sock puppets.
Yes.
And I don't know about.
I think the police are here because it's too
They are
tenuous.
so
you can
tenuous.
hear that, yes.
I don't know whether it's possibly true or not, but in my head,
It's a bit
I see
weaselly.
Dr. Waheasel's sidekick as a sock puppet.
She might be. I think she's a goose.
Is she? Well,
She is a goose. Whether you can get make socks out of geese feathers or will you get down about it, I don't know. Oh, look at that professional jokes there. I'm talking about professional things.
Hi, I'm Des from Des and Pez.
Right. You're here to try to convince me to rebrand my company? Fire away. Show me what you got.
Now, I know what you're going to say. Disney is no Mickey Mouse operation.
No, I wasn't.
No, you didn't, did you? But however, let me first ask you this. Look at your ears. What shape are they? Are they round and black? No. No, you are not a mouse, and from aggressive and careful research, it's become obvious that your demographic isn't either. So you replace those disgusting rodent earlobes with this. Ta-da!
Why are you showing me a thingy?
Or would you prefer a mouse thingy on child's toys? What's the difference between one body part and another? An ear, a thingy.
Look, I'm no designer. Tell me why you think Disney should replace the well-known brand of ears with this thingy. How can you see this working?
Not yet, but I'm sure we'll see eye to eye.
Well, I won't be alone in getting offended by this. A thingy? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, whose is it?
Oh, that's the mystery. Whose is it? Where has it been? Where has it seen? You need a hook. No one would expect Disney to do this, and that's what the world would be surprised by.
So, let me just clarify. You see this on T-shirts, posters, and lunchboxes?
Well, pants, really.
the
yeah.
House of Mouse, Mickey Mouse thingy pants.
Well, are you psychic? Can you read my notes? That's what I've written down here. We must have a link.
No.
Mickey Mouse thingy pants, just like SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, it's not.
Same rhythm. Look, I thought you'd react like this. This is why I have this. Plan B. These.
Oh, now, those I like. It's wholesome.
So we good?
We good? So whose are they?
That's the mystery. Well, a mini mystery. Hint, hint.
Now, you really are taking the mickey.
Believe, I could be wrong, that was Sam Smith and Disclosure, or the other way round, I'm not entirely sure. But Sam Smith was responsible for that James Bond thing, Spectre. Did you see that essentially plotless movie? Did you see that one with anybody there? Hello? Anyone?
Oh, hello. Sorry,
Maybe.
which one?
Did you... not even listening.
No,
Anybody
not
listening?
No.
What was it called
It
again?
was the Spectre one. The one...
Oh,
I
quite
saw
liked
that.
It was the best of Daniel Craig without him taking his shirt off. That was the only thing my wife was disappointed about, was the fact that he was
stayed.
fairly clad. He wasn't semi-clad. He was totally clad in that one, apart from the beginning when he was being caressed by CGI octopuses.
Do you think that's Rachel Weisz's doing? Do you think she said, Daniel, I'd rather you didn't?
Who's that? Who's
It's his
Rachel
wife.
Weisz?
Rachel
Oh,
Weisz
oh,
is his
right.
wife.
Husband, wife.
I thought it was the lady with...
Couple.
Who's the one who's in Casino Royale who was in Penny Dreadful?
Oh, Eva
That one
Green.
there. Lady who
Yeah.
talks as if she's some sort of South African Geiger counter.
But is she not
I thought it was quite a good
French?
impression.
Is she not? No.
You're
she's
thinking
French.
of-
She's partially French.
Is she
partially French.
I don't know what part of her is French, but she talks like this.
She
very
does,
quietly.
actually.
I do a very good impression.
Yeah,
That's
you
my,
do.
yeah, thank you. There
That's
you go.
your
I can.
Eva voice.
I got the legs as well and everything.
Good
I'm really.
Lord, you
yes,
are
there
lucky,
go.
especially when you
And
shave
she's in
them,
a
eh?
new film with Tim Burton. By Tim Burton, isn't she? It's going to be.
Oh yes,
I know.
I
It's
miss
quite.
somebody's.
I know, it's a real
School
breakthrough
for
for Tim
things.
Burton. He's got this whole narrative about a quirky outsider that no one understands in a gothic style.
Good
He's never
Lord.
done that before
Is his wife in
any
it?
of his movies. And,
Ex-wife.
and mainly it's a white cast. I mean, that's really different for Tim Burton. Sorry, there's a high horse between my legs. Sorry about
Yeah, get off
that.
it.
Sorry about that, yeah.
Hang
Yes,
on a minute.
mm.
Is he divorced?
Who?
Divorced, doesn't he?
He
Divorced.
divorced.
When were we
Isn't
talking about
she?
divorcing?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Maybe she's
in-
not in...
she's
that's
in
probably why
everything
she's not in
he's
that movie.
Right.
Oh,
Is Johnny
everything
Depp's in the movie? He's not in the movie.
Is he? No.
He's
They're
everywhere.
the dream team.
He's over there. Hmm?
Well, is he? Is he a dream though? Is he a dream man?
man or is he not a dream man?
Oh, contentious subject.
Do you like Johnny Depp then?
I love Johnny Depp.
What
but
into
Amber
era?
Heard no longer likes
Do you like
Johnny
young
Depp.
Johnny Depp or quirky, I can do an English accent sort of Johnny Depp?
I
like
What do you think, Lulu?
young.
I like them young.
Waving at the newscast. Do you like Johnny Depp, dear? Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
every
hello.
era of him, like
Yeah.
you like old Johnny Depp or new Johnny Depp. We should put the microphone up. Hello, hello, dear. Do you like? I did a Brucey for some reason. Ask people 100 questions. Do you like Johnny Depp? And most newsreaders said.
See, I like Johnny Depp. See, I was the right age for Captain Jack Sparrow, where he was like the coolest guy around. When,
Okay.
You know, little
Barbara, that's the correct answer.
Darling.
Yes. 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 So who else is a heartthrob then? I don't know why I'm doing Brucey. Well, who else? Is Bruce Forsyth a heartthrob? All the ladies love him. Give us a 12. No? Is he not? No? Not a sexual animal?
Oh boy, I don't know if he's
No.
a sexual animal. He's a bit irritating, if I'm honest. I'm
I'll
sure he's a
stop doing
lovely
my
man.
wife doesn't like me doing that voice either.
I
I'm
can
not allowed
imagine.
to. You got to come to bed, dear. Made a cup of tea. No. All I need is sexual healing. No, it's not very sexy voices at all. Now it's coming up now to the news. So here is the news with the newscast. I think. Quite nice. I feel very well informed there. I think it was quite a lot of news and basically in a nice format of people talking. I think we were suggesting semaphore flags, but it's not going to work on audio, really, is it? So, but who are you, newscaster lady? If you don't mind, we used to chat to the other person who did, and he ran away. So maybe we should be less cheeky. What's your name?
Hello, I am Cambria.
Cambria, pardon?
Cambria, it's
That's place.
a very strange name.
Yes?
Yeah, I get that a lot. Oh, you mean
Sorry.
Cumbria?
Oh yeah, I'm not very original or intellectual, but no, it's a
No,
great
not
name.
at
So
all.
what is it? Welsh? I'm going to go for.
Yeah, well
Yay!
done.
There you
Well
go.
done.
Done.
Yes.
I win. Yes. So how did you end up doing this then? Newscasting.
Newscasting. I don't really know. You know,
You just suddenly showed up and what? You know, people need to know stuff.
Obviously, I felt a calling.
Okay. Are you studying it?
I will be as of tomorrow.
Oh
Actually.
right. She did a hand gesture on radio. It's never a good idea, but she went
No, I know.
tomorrow. She did. So watch out if you see someone going tomorrow. That's you.
That would be me,
Yes.
definitely. No
Okay,
one
that's
else
good.
does
So are you back on at 4 to do this? We don't normally do it. I don't know. Wandsworth has a chatting to the sensible newscaster people thing. We're not allowed to do that. So I'm probably breaking quite a few audio laws right now as
Yeah.
we speak. So you better give us some news. Then, if you look out the window, tell me what you can see, and that can count as news, and we won't get in trouble. What can you see outside the window?
At
Is that Will?
3:33, I can see.
oh, she's good.
I'm doing it properly.
Yeah,
You have to do it
3:33.
properly.
Yeah, okay.
What can I see? A lot of roofs and some trees.
There you go. Hopefully that will continue to have a lot of roofs and some trees. If any of that situation changes, we should find out later on. Basically, Will Young has got something to say about it. We'll find out what that is right now. Thank you, Will. I will make it evergreen. That's if you do suffer from gangrene all over your body, I think it was Justin Timberlake who said that. If you do suffer from those, contact Will Young, as he has green fingers in a non-metaphorical sense. It's quite sad about Will, really. He's got green he's got half a Hulk from his ankles, mainly his ankle. Anyway, so I'm just going over now to a social scene of basic socialness. And that's not really a word, but if they knew what the word was, these guys would know, because they are so full of whatever it is. Let's find out.
So I'm wondering, Tofelina, darling, this year, if I could get something, more than stockings and a CD of mum rock from you, perhaps maybe a new CD. Do they still do CDs, darling?
Yeah, okay, they do, best of them.
No. An album. Do they still do albums, or are they seen now as intolerable?
Yes, so what?
Does they like that group?
Which one?
You know, that group. There's a girl in it.
Bit more of a clue.
She's got her hair. She's got hair.
That's every kind of no help at all.
You know, darling, they sang that song.
Is it a song?
And I think they were like a new band. Do they say band nowadays?
Yes.
It was a song that had words.
Oh, yes, we're getting somewhere now.
They sing them.
Oh, it's a breakthrough.
And I like that. Oh, yes, that's the one. That's the one.
Mum, I have no idea what I'm humming.
I thought you said you were into music, Tofelina. Do they say into music now?
Look, Mother, this is your last chance. Unless your brain can squeeze this one out, you'll be stuck with mum rock forever. Come on. You can do it, Mummy.
There's a girl. That's all I've got. And they sing. Oh, gosh, Tivlin, I'm so sorry.
Going to have to do better.
Oh, there might be another girl in it.
Oh, 2 girls. Great. Any more? Just 2?
Just 2.
Are they black?
I'm shocked. Are you a racist?
It helps.
You can't judge another girl by her skin.
Helps me work at the group, Mum.
Ethnic group?
Pop group.
Do they still say pop group?
Oh, is it the Sugar Babes?
Who are they?
3 girls.
I said 2.
Oh, one of them is black occasionally.
Occasionally?
Well, they change the lineup a lot.
I don't think we're going to get this.
We are, believe me, Mum.
Scissor Sisters.
Is that it? You like the Scissor Sisters?
Yes.
Yes.
We did it, my darling daughter. We did
Oh,
it.
we did it, Mummy. Oh, God. Well
And
done.
the song goes so zig a zig. Ah.
That's the Spice Girls, Mum.
Are they any good?
Yes, welcome back to the Go Gadget Show. Next up, this little beauty. This is the brainchild, in fact, of Liano Babel. After the success of the light bulb that responds to your mood, every kind of mood, the homing phone, basically, that seeks you out. Basically, you get lost, you don't know where you are, it will find you. In turn, you can find it if you reverse the settings. Also, there's keys, a key set that sprouts legs and returns into your pocket within a range of 37 miles, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what has been nicknamed the Class Smasher is what we have here. Liano, are you there? Hello?
Its real name is the Sympathizer Probe.
Sorry, that sounds a bit naughty. Does it have 3 settings?
It generates an empathy field around its subject, and the data extracted through this processor and replays it back on its base true level.
Right, sorry, Miss Ebert, in layman's terms, we are on 5.
It's a social response translator.
Simpler than that will be repeated on Dave.
Each social class develops a heightened emotional response to different
Yeah,
situations.
lovely, but it's still too many words. Anyway, just press that button.
Listen to Subject A.
Right.
Oh, heavens. Jocasta, there's only got 2 choices of kumquat husbands at Waitrose, and I am at a total loss.
Is that Usum? She means hummus. Hummus.
I think she means hummus.
Should we try that again?
Let's play it again.
Let's play it again. Here we go. Right.
Oh, heavens, Jocasta, there's only 2 choices of kumquat hummus at Waitrose, and I am at a total loss.
Right.
And now this through the sequences transferring the words outside of its original class and setting them to a lower level. And here we go.
I want a Red Bull in it.
Right, so you're telling me that, like, hummus is Red Bull for yummy mummies in Hampton, right?
Precisely.
Well, it's good, we like that, but what do you hope to achieve with that invention?
I hope to sell it in Waitrose.
It's good, I like the colour.
Now, I feed that back into the
What
sensor.
I just said?
Yeah, feed it back into
Oh,
the sensor,
right,
the
okay.
filter module on the sensor, and it'll reveal exactly what you really mean. It says here you're pretending to be thicker than you are because your looks haven't gone yet.
Oh, all right, that's enough. Thank you. Coming up next, felt tips that taste nicer than Pringles. Dangerous or an art revolution.
It says now that you are waiting, and you can't in fact wait to start drinking in the green room, and oh dear, that must be expensive.
Thank you for coming up. Next, we've got John, and he's trying out the napalm suppositories. Good luck to him there. Bit of an hot spot.
Wandsworth Radio.
That's Michael Jackson solving all the world's ills by comparing people and how they look. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he was a very nice person. We'd be trying not to discuss it off air and everything. But I mean, I saw Moonwalker or Moonwalker. I didn't know. Moonwalker the movie. Have you seen that?
No.
It was not. It's one of these things. It's like a compilation of like videos all glued together. There's a bit where he's a plasticine rabbit and that kind of thing. It's quite bizarre. Have you ever seen it? It's usually on like a Sunday afternoon, and people go, "Oh, this will be good." And then basically just being bombarded by all these videos that they glued together, and then there's sort of a plot with Joe Pesci at the end trying to get children to take illicit chemicals, but Michael Jackson turns into a massive robot and saves the day. And I'm not making that bit up. It's true. It's the best bit in the movie. So just if you've got it on DVD,
Okay.
skip to the end.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Star Trek movie, Star Trek Beyond?
I have.
Yeah, there's a reference to skip to the end. It's of course a famous line from Spaced, and Simon Pegg
Wrote Beyond.
is
He wrote it.
he wrote
Beyond,
that.
didn't he?
So he sticks that someone gets to say skip to the end at some point. I was like, hey! It's just me saying that in the cinema. And talking about people who make noises in the cinema.
Coming up next, we have.
Well, it's not coming next. We're
Wandsworth
saying
Sunday
goodbye.
roast.
We're going to wrap it up now, basically. But I've been asked by the guest to say, can I do a bit of shameless plug-in? Hang on a second. Well, not yes, it's doing the whole thing then. What you've got to say, hang on. We have been there with our ears. So any minute now he's going to say, I am very excited. Are you ready to plug like shamelessly? Hello, right, welcome to Shameless Plug, and I am Shameless Plug, and I'm going to be advertising to you right now some little service that's available. Hello there, Shameless Plug, doing a Shameless Plug. Hello there, what do you want?
Hello, I just want to say that,
Go on then, get on with it.
Get onto Spotify or iTunes and download the absolutely brilliant The Craggs Family album, which is truly fantastic. Marty Craggs was in Lindisfarne, and his beautiful, wonderful daughter, who is my friend Beverly Craggs, is
Should I be writing this all this
She's
down?
So
There's a lot.
Good. She's so good.
What's the name of the band?
The
Hurry
band's
up,
called
now.
The Craggs Family.
I don't believe you. Craggs.
The Craggs.
With a
the
K.
Craggs, with a C.
With a C.
Craggs.
Like a horse, GGs, right?
GGs.
Put that
That's
into
correct.
Spotify
Get it into
and listen
Spotify,
it into your
listen
ears.
Listen to it in your ears and be delighted with it. It's just beautiful.
That's wonderful.
Seriously. Crack on. We might even play it next week.
I probably will. So there you go. That was a bit of shameless plug-in, honestly. I mean, I want to say thank you for one completely throwing me with a few minutes to go. But thank you so much for Joe and Lulu coming along today. Ray, you've been fantastic. Thank you, Ray. Can we get the new? That's pretty good. Now next week we're going to have Dave Short and a very special guest who is quite short, but I can't say any more about that just in case it doesn't happen. But I will be there, and I don't know who. Joe maybe. Lulu's away. Newscast lady might be there. I don't know. Yeah, she's nodding. That's great. So if you enjoy your comedy with a little bit of sprinkle of depressing or possibly high happy news in it. What's high happy? I've no idea. But thank you so much for tuning in today with your ears. My coach has turned into a pumpkin, and you have been listening to the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. Basically, I've been enjoying listening to you, listening to us. Quite spooky, isn't it? But one last word from Joe. Can we just have a verb, please? Your most favourite verb that you like doing?
Smooshing.
Well, if you know what that is, please look it up. If you don't, demonstrate it on Twitter. Lulu, what's your favourite verb?
Smashing.
Oh my goodness. I've been in a room for 2 hours with this lady, and now they start talking about, I don't know what those things are. We'll be looking it up later on, but do next week tune in for an amazing show and whatever's coming up next. I think it's World Heart Music, and they're pretty cool. So thank you and cheerio.